Hey guys, James here to answer the questions that I asked you to ask me on my Instagram. And as you can see, I've got quite the list here. Um, so I'm just going to go through one by one and read the Instagram name. But I'm also going to put the Instagram name in my description down below. So make sure that you look at those Instagram names and follow them because hey, they're pretty great people asking me questions, and I'm not shit to anyone. So, Rose Archer asked, "How many piercings do you have, and what is your favorite tattoo?" If ears aren't counting, I have four piercings. I honestly couldn't really tell you what my favorite tattoo is because I go through this cycle where I'll get a new tattoo and that'll be my favorite tattoo. But I think for overall, my favorite tattoo would have to be behind my left ear here. I have a dagger, and that symbolizes that I would just die for my friends and family. But most recently, on Friday the 13th, I got this. And no, it's not nail polish, it's spray paint, in case anyone's wondering. I got that for me and my best friend. I've been best friends with him for 17 years, um, and we are absolutely in love with Friday the 13th movies, so that's really great time of year for us. Uh, of underscore the underscore fire asked, what was the hardest thing you had to deal with in high school, and or was it a good experience for you? The hardest thing I had to deal with in high school, and I think everyone has to deal with it, are bullies. Um, I personally didn't really get bullied that much. I mean, my freshman year I got bullied, but it was mostly because okay, you're a freshman, we're gonna pick on you, that kind of shit. But um, that the most, I mean, the hardest thing I really had to deal with was my hair was really strange and I dressed really strange. I mean, I never wore trip pants, and if you don't know what trip pants are, you don't need to bother wasting your time looking them up. Um, it was odd because my school is somewhat in the ghetto, so it was like really interesting to see this white kid walking around with like weird clothes and like my hair was all crazy in the back. Um, but I think it's pretty good because the people that made fun of me back then are the ones that are dressing like me now and doing their hair like me now. So I find that really funny that they don't even know who they are, but I've known myself all along. Um, Olivia Tremblay 07 asked, "What group were you a part of in high school, and how did you deal with the people you disliked?" If this um, if group means like what activities, um, I was in photography group and I was on the debate team. But if you mean cliques, I didn't have any cliques that I hung around specifically. I was friends with everyone. I mean, everyone liked me as really conceited and like stuck up as that sounds. I didn't have any enemies really. I mean, I'm sure there are people that hated me, but for the most part, I was liked and I liked everyone. Um, Although I'm pretty good at holding grudges, so the people that did like bully me a bit in my freshman year, I never forgot, and I wasn't friends with them on. Therefore, afterwards, when they tried to get me to be their friend, and I just wasn't having it. So next question. Drowning asked baby names. I always thought Tommy was a cute baby name for a boy. I just think it's adorable. With like a little like bowl cut type thing with the bangs hanging on their face. It's so cute to me. Any girl names that I like are probably not good because they all sound like stripper names. And it's like Veronica, like that's a total stripper name, and I for some reason like it. Um, Victoria V names apparently. Uh, Next question. X underscore Amanda asked, "What is something important to you now that you'd sacrifice to be happy in the future?" I really like this question because it sounds like you really thought out what you wanted to ask me. Something important to me now that I'd sacrifice in the future. Oh, that's such a hard question. I think something that I would sacrifice now would be my job. If it was, you know, to be happy in the future, I can always get another job. I can always, I'm right now I'm not doing something that I absolutely love and it's a career or anything. So I could definitely get rid of this job and be happy tomorrow. Um, I don't. That's the only thing I can really think of. I don't know what else I would want to sacrifice right now to be happy in the future, because I feel like anything you sacrifice now is going to come back and bite you in the ass later. So, Caves and Waves. I really like that Instagram name. Screw you for taking it, because I would have so thought of that eventually if I was more creative. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and what is your favorite social media site? Where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I would say I'm probably going to be a registered nurse. That's what I'm gonna be going to school for. I know I have tattoos and all of that bullshit, but I wear gloves now. I work in the hospital, and I wear gloves all day, so it really does not matter. My favorite social media site.